There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Car left. Clear left. P4. Okay, Kev, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. P2.
Gross.
We need to watch these track limits.
Ooh. Snuck through there. And still had an improvement through the corner. I'm not going to be able to get this lap in, but I do want to at least get through this section again. It is so critical, and I don't think I'm on pace through here. Yeah, lots of time. Lots of time. We'll try. Really don't think this lap will get around in time. As expected. Do we have a wet track? And or is it going to rain during the race? Ooh, there's some percent chances coming out. Yeah, I know. I don't understand what the deal was with the track map. They did update the Charlotte Roval. Maybe it was last season, but even then, that's 5 weeks ago. It usually doesn't take them that long to get track maps inputted. And it's not a new configuration. It's very strange. I noticed it myself and actually went and hopped onto some other streams and saw they were having the same problem.
Clear right.
Yeah, forecast is one of the things that community managers don't have any say on, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. We'll get rain later this week, and
we only just avoided it. Like, it's gonna start raining at the end of the race.
It should start raining on the last lap.
weatherman's never right.
Still keeps their job and they're not in jail.
Okay, Kev, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
Seems like we're missing a handful of regulars tonight. That was extremely greasy. I don't know what that was. What is going on? There is nothing in track conditions that indicate it should be this greasy. But as soon as I started pushing, as soon as we took the green,
That's pole. That was a 123.40. The leader's just done a 122.80.
wow, how am I 6 cents off but still P2? I thought I would have dropped a ton when I heard that pole sitter time. On pace to match Jordy this lap, but surely he's going to be faster as well. Oh my god, no.
Okay, Kev, we need to watch the track limits. B2.
That's ridiculous. That felt so solid inbounds, too. Yeah, I'm about to get dropped. just P4 so far. Not too bad. What about Keith's second lap? That's the big scary one still out there. He says as he outpaces me. I had my second lap invalidated though.
Yeah, damn, that sucks. Man, I just can't string it together these past 2 weeks.
Oh, it's reassuring to see that we've all run a second slower, not just me.
Jordy's only half a second slower.
Jordy's got
Yeah,
that
we dodged a bullet there.
Definitely not a fan of this one.
Thought I'd drop way more than that. I don't know what happened to Keith. He's not even on the board. Really bad qualifying for him. And then it is super tight around me. So, yeah, dodged a bullet.
Could be worse. Could be raining.
Some of us pray for rain. Oh, there's Keith's second lap. What the hell? How'd that even happen? Alright, well, P5, third row. Man, I still question that. Definitely feels like I've cut more before without getting an off track, and I don't see where the midline of the car crossed. So it's measuring this inside white line that gets hidden by the curb. Midline of the car has to cross that. I don't see it. Maybe the line isn't right at the edge of the curb. But again, definitely feels like I've cut significantly more there before without.
So the strength of field is low today.
We're missing a handful of regulars.
Yeah, Kyle didn't show up.
What is the SOF tonight?
2.7. 2707 to be exact.
I could have done that by myself.
That's the end of the session. P5.
Yeah, the officials took that one away from me, and that would have been P2. All right, confirm that the rain is not going to come down until after. It is 8:35 in sim. Chances of rain do not start until 9:15. So yeah, we are clear.
The track temp is 69 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 68 for 15 minutes. You'll need to get on with this. The field strength is 2,700.
Did you guys see the recent update? Jordy has to race on rain tires.
Okay, rolling start. Follow car number
That new
15
VOP?
in the right column.
I did not get that memo.
Race car speed is.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was
44
thinking. Maybe
miles
at
per
that
hour.
point it's just not the edge of the curb, really. Splitting hairs. It was damn close. No worries, he's pitting in to go get the wets.
Just remember, we're all friends at the end of this race, like Sean said.
Are we?
Well, it depends on if you take me out or not.
Can't we be both?
Taken out and friends?
Alright, I'm going to look to capitalize on track position right at the start. Gonna kind of depend on when we get the green and when Jordy decides to go, but we've got two inside corner advantages back to back, so hopefully I can get in front of Andrew. I guess I could have three if you count the second half of the chicane, depending on when we take off.
We got a billion more laps at this place than any of us do. That's the mentality I'm taking into this race.
You're absolutely wrong. I do everything that I can to avoid doing this track because I'm not really that good at it here.
I wish my not good at this was like that.
Alright, Kev, get ready. Floor it, green, green, green.
Well, that kind of took care of that for me.
And it goes from bad to worse.
Start's alright, time to get stuck in.
Jedi Force. Target fixation there. Well, see how much that hurts me on the oval. That was stupid. I'm just looking at the back of his car. Okay. Well, he took care of himself for us. It's gonna be like a 3-second slowdown. Do not.
On your left. He's still there. Clear left. Alright, Kev, we've gone out of
I will
transits.
absolutely
Keep between
take the
lines.
off track there.
P4.
Attempting to hold me up for that giant slowdown.
We think
Oh.
P2 has gone off in turn 3.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Okay. Well, this all just turned around.
Yeah, sorry, whoever bounced into there.
Who even cares about qualifying? Yeah, I don't think we can hold much hope for anything like that happening to Jordy. But as we noticed in qualifying, it is extremely greasy out here.
It's now 0.7.
So who knows?
The leader has just done a 122.71. This is fucking great, mate. Keep it coming. P2. Your lap time was 124.07.
Keep an eye on the radar, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. Not until about 10 minutes after the race. Hopefully we get a rain race this week. I will be sure to get all 4 races. Get all 4 races in and hope that at least one of them has rain. Because I practiced for it. No need to let it go to waste.
Push me, push me.
Front. The leader's just done a 122.45. The stewards have warned us about track limits.
Yeah, we're just
Keep it
gonna
between the
give
lines.
up on track limits.
I'll work with you, buddy.
Why? What happened Saturday? I'm kidding. Yeah, I think I have my car chosen. There are 2 TCRs I do not own, though. So part of me is telling me I just need to go ahead and
That's 10 minutes left.
buy them and try them. The other part of me is saying it doesn't matter.
We think P5 has binned it in the first chicane.
Papa would get this wheel.
That lap was a 123.25.
27% chance of rain in IMSA this week. That's the same percent chance we have here. Didn't IMSA have rain last week? Oh no, that was me driving the LMP2 for the Malone League. So is 27% their new go-to percentage? They've already limited us to just 2 weeks in a season. That has a chance of rain.
The gap behind is now 3.1.
Honestly, if that is their new go-to, I'm not too upset about that. It makes sense since you're allowed 4 races in a week if you're championship-minded. Otherwise, just do as many as you want, but 4 races in a week, it kind of makes sense to put around a 25% chance.
That was a 123.35.
I say every race, every week should have like a 10 to 15% chance. Just to make it interesting. You've got the feature, use it.
B2.
Have you guys been getting a bunch of rain? We really haven't. We just can't break the freaking cold spells.
Just done a
We'll get 1 or 2 good days and then it'll go chilly again.
Okay, Kev, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. You've just done a 123.40.
And all the calamity of the opening laps, I forgot to adjust my brake bias. Just tell Tracy to bring the Arizona weather to you. That is definitely one thing I'm going to miss in this transition at work. I no longer am overseeing the Mesa facility, so won't be making any Arizona trips again anytime soon.
Good job, Michael.
That was a 123.36. 5 minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium. The gap to P3 behind is now 3.2. Okay, Kev, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Well, this one ended up being a little bit on the boring side since everyone unalived themselves in front of me.
Man, that wheel damage is fucking destroying me.
Lanning still got issues.
Sorry.
So I was just trying to avoid Andrew.
Yeah, we kind of all did that.
Oh, good.
Damn, Andrew, how's it feel? Everyone's trying to avoid you.
Yeah, I know. I'm working hard. I got wheel damage too, so.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Okay, Kev, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium.
Yeah. Don't know if I overdrove it or not. We'll see.
Car number 1 took the win.
Good win, Jordy.
Podium finish. Nice one. Well done, Kev.
Yeah, that all worked out for me. And very much did not work out for Lanning, so that could be huge championship implications. Unless he gets another equivalent SOF in this week. Which is not unreasonable to think about in this case. There's only a 2.7 tonight because of some of the regulars missing. Not a 4K or even a 3K SOF. He has a chance to turn it around. You got a little help there, but at the same time, you can't fault anyone.
That's the end of the session.
This stupid track this week.
Who is the
Yeah, that's what
15?
I'm doing back in my bin as well.
Blaze. He's a regular. He's good. It's just a
I just
terrible
don't
place for a
understand why
green
people
flag.
Can't, like, take it just a touch easy on the first 2 laps. Why do they got to go full send?
Yeah, I was taking it easy waiting for Andrew and Michael to come together when I got taken out.
I got absolutely destroyed because some guy couldn't control his car.
Yeah, Michael dipped out of here, but I guess I expected him to turn left a hell of a lot sooner than he did. And so, yeah, I collected him. He's pretty aggressive on trying to get past you. Yeah, and I just kept fighting. I kept fighting the right front. I whacked the wall in T1 pretty hard and fought that every time, but I was faster than him in almost all places aside from any left-hander, so.
I think Blaze might have lost it on his own regardless.
The start of that race was just pure chaos.
It just became
The tires were colder than they were
worse
when he
because of
crashed the
because of Keith being there. All right, I didn't even look at what my IR gain was. On to PCC, hopefully. See if it holds. Plus 48, all right. Back in the 4.5 range. We'll see if this changes that. Nürburgring combined. I didn't know where we were racing. So what are we doing, like 2 laps? 3 laps? Pedro's in here. What's he driving? Malone is going to be in here, it looks like. Or Malone is currently in a race. No, that's a practice session. We might have both Pedro and Malone. Any chance that Pedro's driving the BMW? Probably not. I don't think I ever have seen him in it. I have seen him in the Miata once or twice, though. Curiosity's getting the best of me. I want to see something. Wondering if there is a M2 paint job in honor of the driver that just died here at Nürburgring. Who is driving the Kia? Why did Red Eye paint the Kia for somebody? I have not seen that car pulled out of anyone's garage in years. All right, distraction. Oh yeah, you hopped in and watched. I'll hop in on his streams every once in a while he's painting. Of course, there we go. Done. Throw it on the car for this race. See, the irony is I have a degree in computer graphics and I can't paint the cars. Probably could if I had more patience to screw around with the templates on every car, but it's just so hard to project, you know, a 3D design on a 2D template, knowing where all the little pieces and stuff go. Yeah, it's a lot of learning how to deal with iRacing's templates. Does anyone ever actually put anything in here? Apparently. Alright. I don't need a wet...
Pit lane speed limit is 37 miles per hour.
Didn't race with him. He was the commentator. Yeah. He's the one who's
Pit exit's clear.
done my paints. Except for the GT4 Mustang. I actually had Dakota Knapp do that one for me. Rather, he offered and I said, sure, go for it. I'm not turning down free. We got worthless track maps tonight. Charlotte was just a big circle. And this is scaled to irrelevancy. I love the ring, but there's really no point in doing a PCC here. PEC? Actually, I don't even know if PEC is worthwhile. Would you lap anyone in 2 hours? There's not that big of a differential between these classes. We're just completely taking the multi-class element out of it. Oh yeah, it's going to be insanely popular. Just not the spirit of PCC. It's just going to be 3 or 4 individual races within class. Yeah, I'm not good enough at math to know if that would even have the BMWs coming back around to the Miatas in 2 hours. We'll see where I end up being gridded, since I obviously haven't put in a qualifying time. Has anyone had a chance to yet? Yeah, there would have been one opportunity. This is where the fatality happened. They all piled into the wall there. Some type of fluid on the track in the braking zone, so they all just kind of went in at really high rate of speed. I haven't heard too many details. They've done a really good job at keeping videos off the internet, if they even exist. My assumption was he was one of the first ones into the wall, if not the first, and then the other 6 cars just piled in on top of him. Yeah, that's just pointless. Again, I love Nürburgring, drive it for any reason, but I don't know, why put multi-class here if it's not long enough to actually be multi-class? Pedro and Malone are in MX-5. That's what we were just talking about, though. Still not going to get there. Ten-car field for the BMW. And a 2.1K SOF. Not bad. Not bad. Can I already see where I'm going to be gridded? Looks like P1, so apparently no BMWs in here have qualified.
Left exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Oh, we got Blueberry in here as well. Also, what's up, Turbo Smell? I think that's the first time I've seen you chatting. Appreciate you stopping by. Always a pleasure sharing the track with you for the Malone League. Nice. How'd that go for you? I keep saying the M2's severely underrated. .934s. I have no clue what a solid lap is. I mean, I have times on the board from previous seasons. I guess there haven't been any major updates to the car, so okay. Wonder where Taylor's at tonight. Wasn't in the Mustang race either. Actually, I need to check in with him. See how AMS finished up. Although there's probably a few people in chat who could tell me.
The track temp is 91 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 65.
Confirmed. I get to start on pole.
Position. 3 laps.
Oh, I do not need 30-some gallons. I don't know what I need, but We're going to drop that down to 19. That's probably more than enough. Catch you later.
Go Eagles!
Oh my gosh.
This is a wild bunch. Down with the Eagles, dude.
Hey! We got Auburn Kyle in here as well. Didn't see that.
Yeah, let go of the car.
No way there's 5 Cleos.
Rolling start. Get ready.
Cleo's rolling out.
Stay in the pole rope in the right column.
Alright, so Logan was
The pace car speed is 47
moving
miles per
there
hour.
during warm-up. But he is back in P6, so third row. We'll have some cars between us. See if we can get a buffer. And I will eventually grow a pair as well. Was not pushing in warm-up. I like Ethan's last name. Sounds like an insult. You jackwit. I'm sure he didn't hear that at all in school. The biggest question here is whether or not I get disconnected, because that seems to happen every week during this session. And yet I keep coming back for more.
Okay, let's try to avoid the turn 1 clusterfuck.
Ooh, was I too early?
Go, the track temperature's decreasing. It's now 67 Fahrenheit.
I was not. Cool. I caught a little glimpse of the pace car in pit lane, and it didn't look like it had cleared the cones.
Top split is a joke.
Nice one, Kev. Good start.
Yeah, we're gonna take advantage of this.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry, man.
Words from Pedro.
So stupid, man.
What are you doing, you bloody idiot? What the hell are you doing trying to dive from like 10 meters away from me?
We haven't even left the Grand Prix circuit. The drama is thick. Just PCC things.
Are you kidding me? Dude, I was trying to get off the... Were you dropped on your head as a child?
Oh,
Dude, why'd that guy spin me out? Fuck!
that's why we keep coming back.
I would.
I joke to 27. Get a bloody joke. That's how it works.
The gap behind is now 2.8 seconds.
Hey,
So, looks like P2 has a black flag. And it's been up long enough that I don't think it's just a slowdown that he has to clear. Something from the start, maybe?
staying on the right, David. No, I'm staying on the right. Ah! Oh, clear, no sweat.
Maybe it was just a slowdown, and he ignored it, and it became a drive-through. Oh, that's actually not a terrible question. I could see that being something they didn't think about. Surely this scenario has come up before and they have fixed it if it was an oversight. But you're right, you do get 4 or 5 laps to clear a black flag. Yeah, so it must have been a start violation. Shouldn't really matter though. Just gonna go through a German countryside cruise.
The gap behind is now 3.9.
Oh, time tacked on to the end. That's a reasonable solution, I guess, without going in to really changing some software.
We think P4's gone off in Style Striker.
Well, I was talking about Logan in the warm-up. He's now P2. Quite a large gap, though, for having a decent chunk of time already out of the race. wonder where he started. The guy that got black flagged. I don't recognize the name from being behind the pace car. So he was probably several rows back and just floored it.
What a save.
My shoulder hurts.
For sure. I took him to the library on Sunday or Saturday, and they had a bus in there, and that was the one thing I didn't let him play with because I knew if he got on the steering wheel it'd become a problem with other kids.
The gap to car number 31 behind is increasing. It's now 6.8.
2 more meatballs. Oh yeah, down the line though. No, not Jackwitz.
Two to go. You're in the lead. Come on, Kev.
Yeah, so not a whole lot of entertainment on track right now. Anyone catch all the F1 regulation updates? Have opinions on them or anything? I think it's a step in the right direction.
Car number 33 behind is increasing. It's now 7.8.
Alan, don't leave me. I'll miss you.
I must go.
I understand.
I'll see you in the place.
Yeah, so they, I forget the technical side of how they're doing it in most instances, but qualifying's not going to be as important to harvest energy, so we shouldn't be seeing people taking those crazy setup laps. The total output of the MGUK has been reduced unless you're in an overtake zone. So there should be less clipping, less differential between a car that is pushing in a car that's just running on naturally aspirated or ICE. I feel like there's a third one. Ah, that was it. That was the third one. Yeah, that's right. So they implemented like a minimum power at the start. So if it detects that you're bogging down and not getting off the line, the MGUK kicks in and gets you off the line so that, you know, you don't get rear-ended. It's still a suboptimal start, but we don't have people that are basically stalled out. But yeah, that does potentially take away a lot of Ferrari's advantage.
The gap to P2 behind is now 7.6 seconds.
Yeah, that's my only worry. Like, I understand they did that for safety reasons, and it could potentially make for better races as well, but I worry about the precedence of just having electronics take over if you have a bad start. Like, okay, it's kind of eliminating one of the skill factors. Even if I want to sit here and argue that I don't agree with it being such a big deal under these regulations, it's just odd to take it out of the driver's hands. It's a fine line they're walking there, I guess.
The gap behind is now 8.1.
Thank you.
The gap to P2 behind is now 7.9.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to think back to the 2012 regulations and how everyone thought that was the end of the world, and Formula One has lost its way, and they eventually got it. The really disappointing point about this one, and maybe it's similar to other times they've done big rules updates, is, but I don't know. But in this case, they definitely knew and ran sims for years and had drivers feedback and were told this is exactly what would happen. And they ignored it, and they went for the dollars because these regulations caught the interest of a lot of manufacturers like Cadillac and Audi, and so they pursued the dollar over the race.
Come on, Kev. Last lap. Keep your shit together. You're not home yet. You're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel. That lap time was 9:19.4.
Brought Ford back into it. Yeah. And that's always going to be the case. It's always a balancing act. They just, they didn't hit the mark. It sucks that racing has to be a business, but there's really no way around that.
Freight train. I can't believe the weaving didn't help.
It definitely plays a factor, but that's also what got the manufacturers interested. It's more in line with where the road cars are going.
The gap behind is now 9.3.
Yeah, everyone has green initiatives. It'll eventually hit the aviation industry as well. The real problem is the implementation. There was some, I can't remember if it was IMSA or WEC drivers, but you know, essentially the same cars, talking about, yeah, we've had these regulations for 5 years, it's perfectly fine. They just did it wrong. Well, this has been uneventful, but on a positive note, I did not get disconnected. Hopefully I didn't jinx it since there's still a couple minutes left.
The gap to car number 33 behind is now 11 seconds.
A little early there. Got out of it to avoid catastrophe. Still ran super heavy on fuel. Oh, I forgot you mentioned that last night. The gap is still coming down. We have one guy that is just putting in
The gap
an
behind is now
insane
14
effort
seconds.
in making it so the rest of us can do our own thing.
Shit, we won.
I think
Wow.
he's...
Well done, Kev.
His name's Riley. I think he's got like 450 starts already this season and over 100 wins. He's clubbing baby seals and rookie races, but points are points. Let me just refresh that source. It'll pop up. Boom. Yeah, about 4K now. Oh, is that a target he has? There is a website out there. We're going on some crazy tangents now. Dunkinthon or something like that. Where you can track give me a link to it. There it is. Something I look at every once in a while. I don't know why it's not showing driver names. Does it know I'm streaming right now? But anyway, the whole idea is to track if anyone gets a win in every series on iRacing. Usually it actually displays the name. But there are a handful that have a win in every single series. But few and far between. Apparently I'm 401st most successful of all time across all series. Have wins in 38 different series. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so sometimes when I'm looking for things to do, I'll go and try to fill in some of these blanks or improve some of these numbers. But to have a win in every series is insane. Also just logistically, considering some of these rarely go official. And maybe not in your time zone to seek them out.
Oh man, that push was crucial.
And put in the time to be able to win it when you can make it into the race.
I thought they would blow right by us, man.
Alright, distraction
Good
over.
stuff, guys. Pedro don't gotta feel bad about nothing now.
Malone got the win.
I'm glad you won this, but Jesus, I'm so stupid, man. That was, yeah.
Well, now we got to see.
All good, man. All good.
They've pulled my interest. What happened to Pedro Malone on the first lap? Guess I don't have to watch it in real time, do I? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. That was a brain fart. Way out of character for Pedro. Malone didn't suffer any damage from that, though. What a tank of a car. Yeah, let's hop on board with Pedro and see if we can figure out where his mind was. Because, yeah, we've done enough races with him. Extremely tight, extremely clean. There's 100% was missed his mark. Brain fart, some reason. That's what I imagine. He maybe even was looking left. He's a single monitor user. I don't even think it's a widescreen or anything. Yeah, he realized it instantly and was doing everything he could to get it slowed. Sorry. Didn't mean to expose you. No, we were giving you the benefit of the doubt and trying to get into your headspace. Were you looking left here? Because you're a single monitor user, aren't you? I think I recall that. Dude, it happens to all of us. And somehow Malone's car just took it like a champ. This is really all I have to watch, though. There was nothing in the BMWs.
That's the end of the session.
Well, you know how you fix those ad things. Just kidding. Yeah, I know. There was no anything of interest to watch from my POV. Guess we can go see how Malone ended up getting the win. Sounds like it was down to the wire. Oh yeah, utilize those Amazon Prime ones. All right. Are we man, we're not snaking down the back straight or anything. Do they clear him on the right side? Ooh, the 19 did momentarily. Wow, that was almost on cue. I promise my hands were nowhere near any type of macro. All right, that's it for the night. Appreciate you guys. Super happy I didn't get disconnected. Very, very solid night, too. I needed a bit of a turnaround. 45.79 iRating again. Someday we'll get back into those 5Ks. Oh man, I've been dark all night. Y'all gotta yell at me. I missed a light. Added to the mystery.